Whoa! A couple of minutes late. Sorry, everyone, about that. Actually, the only reason that I'm a little bit late is because I realized that, well, as most I hope, as most of my regular viewers know, at least if you watch the videos through to the end, I do all my recording through my Galaxy Note 8, and I realized that the battery was almost dead, and my 10 foot charger is no longer working. So it just took me a moment to rearrange the table close enough so this short, lame 6 foot charger would be able to reach the phone. So everything's good, but that's what took me a moment. So I didn't have time to set up. But setup is very quick in this game, very quick, as you will notice. Because really all it is a few cards and a few of these. What are these? I love this. I love this box. Thematically, it's really great. Very cool. So this is where you hold your, you get to hold all your chips and everything. Yeah, very cool. I'll put that there for right now. And do need to separate these three schmucks out because these three are not going to be used. They're using the two-player game. In the two-player game, it is a well, you can do it cooperatively, but you can also go head-to-head, and one team is the perps. So since this is a solo game, that's going to be off to the side. So I'm just going to need Dredd, I'm going to need Giant, and I'll need Anderson. And then I'm going to need to see where the location cards are. There's all the encounter cards in here. Yes, I did. Thought things felt a little light there, my friends. Well, that's good. That means they're already separated. So with these locations, you're going to find this card right here. Max normal, the end. I'm going to put this off to the side for right now. And I'm going to shuffle these up, randomly remove two cards from them because I don't want to play in epic mode. All right, I'll remove top and I'll remove bottom. Now I take the two from the bottom. I take the max normal card. And I mix it up. You know, if this is a multiplayer game, I would suggest, do this a couple of times. And then hand it off to another player and let them do it a couple of times. Really ensure that it gets mixed up there. And then since this deck is already mixed up, we have our tokens, our meeples, I should say, our Judge Meeple, and our per people. Judge Meeple, per people. All right. First player token, which we don't need, but it looks cool, so I'm going to leave it out. And the game is going to be starting at dawn. Put that off to the side. Now, I'm going to have to make space here so everything can be seen. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just keep the judges separate here, off out of camera, so to speak, like maybe over here. Then if I need to show them to you, I can do that. Each judge starts with five of these. So I first encountered Judge Dredd, and I had seen it a few times in comic book stores in the 80s, but really it was my friend Tim, I've known since high school, an original 20-sided warrior. Well, second generation 20-sided warrior. He was with the second group I played with. He was a huge fan of Judge Dredd, and he's the one that turned me on to the character. And then Anthrax came out with the song, and I was like, sold. All right, so there's going to be 4 is too many. We're going to start with 3 resources, 3 unspoiled, there, I guess, for now. It's dawn. So what we're going to need to do is Actually, so the top 3 cards are revealed. The Slough of St. Louis. Ongoing effect. The last card everyone plays at dusk is played face down. Do not reveal a face down card until it is the current encounter card. Oh, okay. What's the best way to do this for the camera? So the deck is here. And that's actually important, where the deck is. Oh, so this one, by the way, the warp lands at the start of every investigation. If radiation is taken. So you're going to decide which judge, and they will take radiation damage. And then Atomic Gulch. Just pretty to look at. So the judges start as far away from the drawer deck, and the perps start close to it. So that's setup we'll have to do for right now. I swear I had a better setup last game. All right, so not going to worry about that. I already gave these a shuffle, but give them another little shuffle here. Two days this time, yeah. Yeah, Anthony, let's see. You with me, we didn't make it any better either, buddy. All right, so we got the encounter cards. I think I got everything set up now. I got the judges. I got the locations. It is dawn currently. We have our health. We have our resources. We have our bullets. So I think that's it. All right, so now we got to deal. Max normal is where he's supposed to be. And we're back. Sorry about that. All right, so I've played this game twice solo, once on camera, and lost horribly, as many of you know. Thanks for reminding everyone, Anthony. We've played on camera, we played one team game that we completely lost. And once again, my beautiful local New York carrier here, my cable company provider, is doing a bang-up job. All right, sorry about that. Yes, I am back. All right, so, yeah, Anthony, you're right. Spectrum sucks it again. Well, at least it didn't happen too much during the live drawing, and that means more to me, although I wish it wouldn't do it right now, too. All right, so I moved the judges up top a little bit, and just get the idea that they are up here. All right, so I got the deck of cards down here now. So I have a drawer of 6 cards because it's a solo game. That's 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I thought there was 2 there. These cards don't really have that problem. They're kind of loose together. So although you don't show the cards to each other in a cooperative game, this is a solo game. So these are the cards I got in my hand that were dealt to me. And of course I got Satanus, and he's going to be a problem because he's going to be coming back out of the deck later. And he is a horror to deal with. Look at that. All right. So that's my lousy hand. That's my lousy hand, all right. So if you haven't played this game solo before, again, I didn't notice it go out, Anthony. Let's go now. All right. Well, we'll see how long Spectrum holds it up for me. Wow, yeah, I heard it that time. Okay, so this is going to be done a little bit differently than the normal game since you're basically playing against the deck AI. So for the Dawn, 6 cards are going to have to be laid out. 3 of them from my hand, 3 of them from the deck. And this is Dawn, so the cards will be encountered in the order of the number. Now, if I don't... And then the rest of the cards in your hand will be dealt with for the Dusk. So there'll be 3 cards from me, 3 cards from there. I have no idea what's coming off the top of that deck. Okay, I'm going to start off by putting some Dispensing Justice down. It's number 42, so I'm just going to put it right there. And then I'm going to play Razor Wire. 24 and 42. Okay, so off the deck. Card number 28. Friendly Warning. Directions available. No way. All right, so this is number 28. And I have to do one of the 2 of them. That's what that color dictates. So I'm either going to get a chance to move at the loss of a diplomacy and a resource, or I can use a psychic ability and gain a survival. 56, improvising. This is a yellow must be done. So an attack will get a diplomacy. Number 56. So now the last card of mine, the last card from the deck can come either way. I'm just going to take from the deck first. I really don't see how it matters. Oh, this is an awesome card. Kind of sorry we're getting it so soon, though. Yeah. Oh, man. Me and the Twin Warriors were loving this card the other week. So the Judge Station. So you get to choose. You only get one. You only get one. So you're either going to gain 2 health, and that is rare. This may be one of only, 2 cards, I think, that have it, that you gain health on. But by doing so, the perps are going to get to advance. Otherwise, you can sacrifice some resources and then you advance. Man, tough decisions. This is so early in the game, but who knows how much damage I'm going to take here. I guess we know right here. So the last card out of my hand. You know what? I think I'm going to play the Dust Storm. I think I'm going to play Dust Storm for 43. I'll take Dust Storm for 43, Alex. Not you, Oregano. Okay, so that's the horrible stuff that has to be dealt with just in the morning. And then I got this stuff to look forward to tonight. Okay, so for the first Dawn then, the earliest number here is the Razor Weed. The Razor Weed. So there's only one strip on this. There's only one, and that's an event, which must be done. So someone's going to lose a health, and we will then take this card aside and hold on to it in case we need to use... Hey, guys! Woo! Hello, Fallen Dominion Studios! Nice to see you. So, yeah, then we're going to get this one right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I think Judge Giant's going to take the first hit on this one. Judge Giant will take the first hit. It's in his name. He's a big guy. He can take it. And we'll get that over there for us. Now, the next card for us to deal with is Friendly Warning. Friendly Warning. We get a choice. We got to do one of these. Oh, John, man, yeah, this game is amazing. Especially if you like Lost Expedition, you're gonna like this. And if you're a Judge Dredd fan, like I kind of thinking you are, you're gonna like it even more. All right, I'm gonna take our own advice. What I mean by that is, when we did our 20-sided shots of this, Alex and Ryan and T-Bone, they had their thoughts and tips on the game. And one of the things Alex was adamant about, yep, you got it, Anthony. As I was just going to say, always choose the move option. So, Alex, I knew you were. John, I knew you were a huge fan. I felt it in my bone. Drock it. So, I'm going to take Oregon Al's advice here. And during this game, unless common sense of eminent complete total party kill is going to happen, I'm going to take Alex's and Anthony's advice. I'm just going to always move. Always move. So we're going to take a hit on our resources, and Giant is going to lose another health because we need to use his expertise. But we will get to advance, which is good because we need to play catch up. So now we are in the warp lands. At the start of every investigation, someone's going to take a radiation. This is not the start of the investigation. The start of the investigation will be when this flips over to Dusk. So for the moment, we're fine. And if we can continue moving, which we're going to do right now, we'll be good completely. But I do have to take the damage from Giant before I forget. There we go. Woo, woo, ooh, I just got to chill. Is that a bad sign? I just got to chill. All right, so now the judge station. I'd be a complete hypocrite right now if I said I was going to heal Giant, wouldn't I? And let those perps move ahead of us? No, I'll give up. Oh, man, I was supposed to give up. Sorry, I almost forgot. I was supposed to give up one of those for the directions. I'll give up another one. That means we have one left. This is getting dangerous now. This is getting dangerous because we have one left. And we're going to have to consume this when we switch over to Dusk. And after that, if we have no food, we're going to be taking radiation damage. Because all we have to eat is cursed earth food, my friends. No bueno. All right, so the next card. So we are even now with them because that was 2 moves. Woo, that was 2 moves. So that got us even with them in Atomic Gulch. Now we have the last 3 cards to deal with. Okay, so number 42 is falling out of my hands. Number 42, my friends, is Dispensing Justice. Yeah, Mega City style, my friends. So I will easily give up a bullet. Got no problem with that. And then we're going to get to keep this as a diplomacy. So that's good because that's Giant's job. And he's already taken a hit of 2, so this is going to help out, that's for sure. But we're going to lose a bullet for that. And that's no problem. My Peacemaker's fine. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling not as good anymore, though. Because of this, the Dust Storm. I know. I'm the one that put it down. But you got to put the cards in your hand down either dawn or dusk anyway. Which is kind of pointless because I can't do the swap. They're going to get to advance. Or I can get rid of this that I won, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to discard both of these. And these yahoos are going to stay right where they are. We can get rid of these 2 cards. All right. So now the last card is the sun is setting on the cursed earth, my friends. Improvising. So if we use another bullet, or if someone takes damage, and you don't want to do that, we will get another survival. And that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to use another bullet, which means we have 2 left after this. Use another bullet and take that card. All right, so not bad. First day in, taking a little bit of a hit, running low on resources, but we did catch up to the perps. There could be potentially a shootout here, but I'm not using those rules because I want to win the game first before I challenge myself any deeper. So now, the big difference in laying out the cards here during the Dusk time is that they get laid out as they get laid out. We don't have to, we're not going to be lining them up numerically. So we are going to start number 15, Raiders. Yeah. Number 26, Hungry Muties. Damn. I'll go. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. I will put this down. And then I will put this down. No. I'm going to put that down. The Looters. All right, so maybe that didn't work out as well as I thought because the Looters isn't that bad of a card, and I'm going to be losing it. But I really wanted to lose Satanas. So that's why I did that. Okay. So starting off with the Raiders, we get a choice. 2 attacks and we get to advance. And using Oregon Owl's logic, and since I don't think it's necessarily going to be the worst thing, I will sacrifice our last 2 bullets so we can get this advance. So now we have the jump on the perps. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. This is why I hate Satanas. So the Sauron Valley. At the end of every investigation, if the Satanas card is in the discard pile, shuffle it into the deck. I hate this card. And that's where we are. Well, it's not the end of investigation yet. And it looks like we're going to advance again anyway, I think. This is no bueno. Just needed... So we have the choice here with the Hungry Muties that we can get to advance again. And... but we have no food. Yeah, the name implies not Sauron, it's Satanas, but did I misread what you texted, Anthony? So yeah, so is that what I'm gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, the Valley. Sauron. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Sorry. I'm concentrating too much on this, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna take a hit of 2 radiation and we'll move. So Anderson and Dredd are still looking good. So I'm going to put the radiation hit 1 each on them. They'll take that. And we're going to get a chance to move and get off this card. Now, this does not say ongoing, if you notice, such as this one did. So as long as nobody's on this card, or as long as the player isn't on this card, then it won't take effect. So we move ahead. Ouch. Well, it is called the Cursed Earth, right, my friends? So this is the Nebraska fault we have just ran into. When you arrive at this location, somebody's going to take a damage. Somebody's going to take a damage. I am going to take that damage on Anderson for right now. Okay. So the next card we have to deal with is somebody is taking a radiation damage. Ouch. That will be Giant. And then we get to lose the last card in the deck, so we won't have to deal with Satanus. Here's the problem, the way I laid it out. I totally misread the way this was going. I'm kicking myself in the can here because that means I'm going to lose. But, I mean, this was a blind draw, so there was no way I was going to necessarily know that that's what it was going to be. But that really, really hurts. I'll get to advance, though. So 2 more radiation damage, and there's nothing in this to get rid of radiation damage. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. It was completely unavoidable. So these, I'm going to have to give another one to Dredd. And for right now, I'm going to give the other one to Giant. I know he's getting close. He's 2 radiation, 3 health. But I have something for him right now. If he buys it, at least I have this to use in his place. I don't have anything at all psychic-wise for Anderson, so that's why I made that decision. So we're going to lose this card, unfortunately, but we will get to advance out of the Nebraska fault. Fault. Almost said Valley, because that says Valley. The Alabama Morass. At the start of every investigation, gain resources. So that's good. This is a good card. And I'm glad it came up now. Okay, so we are starting a new investigation now. So this does flip. We gain and we lose. We gain and we lose. Okay. Even Steven, I guess. Better than nothing. So now we are going to get I'm going to get another 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. What a great card. It's one of the few. I think there's only 2 that have just one thing that's good. And this is so bad. This is so bad. Sacrifice someone and lose the last 2 cards. Or Psychic and lose a Survival. Yeah, Sapovi, one of the promo cards here. 0, 61, and 62 are the numbers. So we're going to lose a food and get to move, or we gain a survival. Local dispute. We can gain some food by losing a diplomacy, and we had that diplomacy to burn. We can fight and gain a diplomacy. Okay, here's another move, evidence. So that'll cost us a survival and a diplomacy in order to move. Oh, nice. Nice. Lose 2, but gain 2. So, I mean, this is a good way you can switch things around. This is really what this is for. So you can kind of balance out, even out, or max out if you think you need to one of the judges and take away from someone else. Okay, well, these are going down however I put them down, but then they got to be numerical anyway. So I'm going to put down the law and 37. Let's see how that changes. Number 32, Quick Slag. Quick Slag. Lose the diplomacy and lose the last card, or let them advance. Oh. I might be able to do that. Look how far back they are. That might be a strategic move. What do you think, Anthony? Ambush, number 35. Fight, lose health, or they advance. Oh, we got no bullets left. This is not very good for me right now. You know, I shuffled this before things started. I shuffled it a little bit on camera. Things are still bunched up together. Yeah, that's not that bad, huh? Gila Bruja. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Psychic. Skip the next card. And they get to advance. Wow, they got a lot of advancing going on this next day. So what's the last card I'm going to put down? Okay. Let's see. How am I taking a hit here, and what do I have to kind of help against it? Because now the good cards I put down for myself, I'm not getting to the very end. I don't like that. Works against my plan. Number 47. See, that's kind of okay, but it's all the way at the end. Okay, I'll put down number 40. I'll put down 47. No, that's just the one card I put down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Wow, almost gave myself too much. All right, I don't like this at all. Second day. I've gotten close, though. How many cards are left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to get through 2 more, and that's when the possibility of max normal showing up is. All I need is 1 judge alive. That's it. I don't care who it is. Okay, but we got to start off with this. So that means Anderson is finally going to do the job we brought her along with. Not saying that she hasn't been pulling her weight at all. She just has had no weight to pull. But now it's on her. I believe there's a difference in the solo. Either add a card to the end of the row or spend 1 health from your side card to take a side action. That's what we're going to do. I wanted to make sure, double check. So now we can skip the next card, which is good. And they get to advance, which isn't that bad. Which isn't that bad. Okay. Now the ambush. Ambush. So we have no bullets left because I kind of messed that up for us before in the lineup. And this is why it sucks so bad. Because since I have no bullets, it's going to cost 2 health from one of the judges. If I do that to Giant, he's dead. So I could do that to Dredd, and then his health is still 3. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Now, I'm going to have to lose another health. Which at this point will be Anderson, because she only has 1 radiation. So I don't want them to advance again. Because they're going to get a chance. No, they're not. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this back. So I'm going to let them advance. I think that's the smarter move. At least for me right now. So now gaining 2 and losing 2. You know, honestly, I think I would leave things the same. 2. Yes, I gain 2 and I lose 2. I'm leaving that even Steven on this. Because, I mean, Giants, I could maybe take from... If I give Giant 2, and then take one of them back from him, that'll give him 1. Who am I going to take the other one from? I'm going to let this cancel itself out. What do you think, Tony? I'm going to let that cancel it out. I mean, I already did it. I'm not taking that back. But okay, evidence. This is, we wanted to get to this one. These cards are gone. Evidence. So if I lose a diplomacy and a survival, we get to move. That's exactly what we are doing. My friends, just keep moving. Keep just plowing through until you reach the Tulsa melts, my friends. This is an ongoing effect. Anytime a team at this location takes a violence action, every team at this space immediately takes a wound. Man. As I said before, this is the cursed earth, right? And finally, we're gonna get some survival for the law. This is gonna switch to Dusk. You know what? The last time I switched this, I never moved them. So let's take care of that now. That was the last time. So for this one, I have no food, so somebody's going to have to take a radiation hit, and that's going to be Anderson. I'm trying to keep it spread out, you know? So now I'll start us with 2 cards. 47, local dispute. Spend diplomacy, get food, or attack and get diplomacy. I'm going to follow that with Yassa. Lose the food, move. See where I'm going with that? So now blindly off the top, let's see what... Oh, man. All right. You see what I'm seeing, Anthony? That might be better for us than we thought. Number 59, a geyser. Blue is optional. You see, if you want to get rid of the last card and or swap other cards, that's why you would want to let them advance. Now, I'm going to put that pterodactyl at the end that I have. So I'll draw here, and we get rad sickness. Great. And then I'm putting this down because I want to get rid of this card. And I see that I'll have an opportunity here if I decide to let them advance. I'll be moving twice, so it might be worth it. Then again, 2 moves might get me this. 2 moves might get me this. Let's see. Okay, so we know what's going on here with the first 2 cards. Is I'm going to lose a diplomacy. This is getting dangerous because now 1 more health damage and Giant is dead. 1 more radiation and Giant is dead. But we're going to get the food. But why am I going to bother taking the food token and throwing it back away since I'm going to be using it right here on this? Not going to choose the survival. Like Alex said, always move, always move, always move. Right, Anthony? You totally agreed. So did Ryan. This might be the way to go. So we get to move. Terrahawk Pass. When revealed, reveal the next card in the location deck. Ooh. All right. Bye, Felicia. See, there are 3 cards left. So Max is one of these. So taking off the top, revealing the next card, it is not Max. There's a 50-50 chance, my friends, that Max is the card next. So that means I need 2 moves. Got to get 1 judge at least 2 moves before I know. And I'll get another move here, but somebody's going to die. This is just straight out death, my friends. Death. Getting rid of that psychic card at the end. Giant is so close to death right now. I don't have a diplomacy challenge coming up. So you know what? As the comic book in the beginning of this rule book says, it may be Giant's investigation that he's leading. But Giant did not make it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. But we get to move! Hooray! At the start of every investigation, psychic. I want to move, I want to move, I want to move, and there's no chance to move after this. All right. So I can get rid of the last card on the investigation if I let them move, and I can swap. Well, I'm not going to swap. That's the only icon, really, that's optional. So I'm not going to do that. And I will take this option. I'll let these mooks over here move. And we'll lose the last card. Thank goodness. And that gets rid of this. Whew. Man, oh man. I keep that discard pile somewhat of a decent condition. All right, so now the final card to deal with is the sickness. And this is not good. I think Anderson is dead. All right, so 1 for Dredd. I could give him 1 more. I'll have both judges alive. Yeah. All right, so both judges, Dredd and Anderson, they're on their deathbeds from radiation. But we get past that. We took a radiation for the food, and then we took a radiation for radiation. Now we're going to take radiation again, because we have no food. Anderson, so we're all tied up. So now we get 1, 2, 3, 4. What has move on it? This has move, but it will kill us. It will kill both of us. No, it won't. Dredd still has all his health. All right. No move. Nothing good. Oh, this is an awesome card. If this will be the lowest one down, that'd be awesome. Because I do have this to sacrifice still. Right? And it's a low number, 14. That's good. This is a low number, too. I'm saving this for the night. I don't want this for the daytime. No, I don't. It'll do me no good. That's going to stay on the side. So I'll start then, and I'll put down 14 and 55. One, two, three, 4. I only took 4 cards. So I need 6. Ooh, maybe something better? Nope, nothing better. Okay, so they go, and they're putting down the Old World Ruins, which doesn't help me at all. That's number 17. And then they put down, I think this is, this might be, no, well, maybe we could do this. No, wait. I think we can still do this. If the next card is max normal, I think we can still do this. Damn it. Maybe we can't. I gotta put down another card. That number 2 card, holy moly. Yep. Yeah, bored. I want this all the way in the back, 57. So there we go. I don't think I'm doing this. I don't think I'm making this. Okay. I don't think I'm going to survive to this card. Oh, but wait, I got swap. Okay, so I use this, get rid of that. And the damage to be taken will be on Dredd. So now they're both even with health and radiation. 1 more from either will kill them. And oh, okay, that's optional. And then skip. So if I swap these 2, I think we can do this, everyone. I think we can do this. Okay, so I'll swap those 2. Then I'll skip the next card. Thank goodness. which gets us our move. Now, spending the survival will kill Dredd. But we still have Anderson alive, and all it takes is one judge to get to the right spot. That's all it's going to take. If this is max normal, we're good. Ah! Ha, ha, ha! Woo-hoo! Oh, rush! Ha, 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 ha! All right, so Dredd died getting Anderson there. And you know what? I can definitely see that happening. Totally. He died because he had nothing else to give with all the radiation. So we lost Giant and we lost Dredd. That got us through here, which moved us. And we got to max normal long before the perps did. Start of day three, Anthony. You're right. I did it. And this is all because of what you, Alex and Ryan, this was your hypothesis. Just keep moving every single chance you get. So the first time I've tried your idea on the game, it has worked. Now, we're going to have to try this a couple more times. We're going to try this idea cooperatively, and then we'll try this head-to-head, and we'll see if this continues to work. Maybe the 20-sided Warriors have broken the game. No, a lot of it is really the luck of the drawer. So it's definitely I think it's definitely a good way to go, but be smart about it. Be smart about it. Just don't blindly do it because that's what you think you're supposed to do. And I'm sure balance is ultimately what's going to work for this. But who knows? I could be completely wrong. And it could never work again, or it could work every time. Yeah. All right, so I hope everyone had fun watching that because I definitely had fun playing it, especially right there at the end. I mean, it did get a little, like my old man used to say, even though he'd like to see his favorite sports team win, what he was really looking for when he was watching a baseball or football game was he wanted to see a good game. And this might not have seemed like a good game because we did have such a big jump on them. But considering how we were teetering near death for the last day and a half, that's what made it exciting for me. And I can't wait to try it again and again and again. And also, I can't wait to see what Osprey Games is going to do, if anything, for an expansion for this, like they did for the Lost Expedition. All right, so thank you, everyone. Thank you for checking this out. I'm not sure what I'm going to solo tomorrow. It's really going to be dependent. I'm going to see what I have, what I feel like, and what's going to look good on camera. So I'm not sure what time. I'm hoping to get a live stream maybe by noon, but I'll put something up on Twitter and on the community page here on YouTube as early as I can tomorrow and let everyone know. And if you miss it, just come back and watch it. So, and if there's any suggestions, anything out there that you'd like to see me solo through, drop that also, and maybe that's what I'll grab off the shelf tomorrow. All right, everyone, thank you for checking us out on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you for everyone that's gone over to our Zazzle store and checked out some of the cool, nerdy designs that we got going on over there. And, of course, right here on YouTube. Y'all come and you watch the shows and you comment and you share. I mean, it's all so awesome. Thank you, everyone, for doing that. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm your buddy, Big Johnny G, for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And my friends,